Okay, let's go ahead and get over to talk about what things are looking like from the DOT's perspective. They're out there keeping a very close eye on what things are looking like, making sure that your roads are looking pretty good.
Absolutely. So we have Craig Bargfrede with the Iowa DOT on the phone with us right now. Craig, thanks for being with us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Certainly. Thank you for having me on this morning.
So tell us just what you guys have seen from your perspective throughout this really entire morning.
So we've seen predominantly up in the northeast part of the state, so talking the Decorah area down through like Waverly, Waterloo area is predominantly where we've seen freezing rain, some pretty slippery conditions. We have a lot of partially covered with ice conditions up in that portion of the state. We've also seen a couple of snow squalls come through like the Latimer area up along I-35. Currently, we've got about 145 trucks that are out, predominantly, again, along I-35 north of Des Moines, and then up into the northeast part of the state.
And Craig, for the trucks that you guys have out there right now, what's their strategy? What's their approach with something that's so unique? This isn't like your normal snowstorm that we're used to and we can really forecast.
So they're trying to treat as much as possible, especially in those areas where we've seen the freezing rain and we have a lot of ice starting to build up on those roadways. So I do see a number of trucks that are treating currently. Temperatures, thankfully, have stayed fairly warm, that our treatment is still pretty effective, but we've been battling those winds as you've described.
And Craig, have you guys really seen conditions deteriorate or improve? I mean, just over time, as we look even further into our morning commute, what can you tell drivers about the roads?
We're starting to see the winds die down up in the northwestern part of the state. So I believe over the course of the next 3 or 4 hours, we're going to slowly see conditions start to improve as we get as we work our way from the western part of the state over to the eastern part of the state. I would also anticipate that as we get more here towards daylight, we're going to see more of our trucks out and treating more of the area that's impacted, especially in that northeastern part of the state, like I spoke of.
Now, just to be clear, because you're going to have more of the trucks out treating in daylight, what is the reason for that? Is that just more of a vision type thing?
Actually, no, it's just the areas where we're starting to see some of that freezing rain starting to impact. So crews are being called in. Crews are probably already in, just doing their pre-trip inspections, getting loaded up and getting out on the highway. So as I mentioned, we had 145 trucks out right now. And just in the time we've talked, I've seen another 15, that number jump up by another 15. So as we get here over the next hour, you're going to see that number increase.
And what do you want drivers to know just about your trucks that are out and about in terms of safety, as well as safety for your drivers and as well as drivers on their commute?
Safety is our number one priority. So our folks are out there doing the best job possible in these conditions to try to get that roadway surface back to near normal condition. Today is going to be another one of those days where we're going to ask the traveling public to please just be patient with us as our operators are out there doing their job. If you do have to travel today, give yourself enough time, give yourself enough space. Don't follow a plow too closely, reduce your speed, and just be aware of your surroundings.
All right, absolutely. Well, Craig, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate all the hard work that you and everybody else at the Iowa DOT are putting in during times like this.
Thank you so much for having me.